Sunday harness racing at Addington today. It's been a huge part of our comeback to harness racing. Craig Thompson, good morning to you. For those who have made some money over the weekend or haven't made some money and need some help, how do they get hold of your tips apart from the big fish, little fish? How else do they find out what you like over this harness racing resumption period?
Yeah, good morning, Michael. Walesharness.co.nz. Pretty simple. Log that in and just have a good read. Take you through a few paces, like our trials review and a couple of sectional analysis that we're doing at the moment. So, yeah, that's probably the place to go and have a look at the site and see what you make of it.
All right, Addington Sunday, 9 races, first at 12:39, Craig. I'm going to do something I have never done on television or Zoom or whatever you want to call it before. I've never tipped the bet of the day in an amateur race, but I like the first on the card. I can't believe I'm saying this. Mark's Marita for Blair Wilmot, who I think drives pretty well for an amateur. I think coming out of a stronger race last week, it's going to be hard to beat. Am I on the right track, or is this just Sunday madness?
Mate, I think you've been under the sun too long. But, mate, I agree with you. If I was having a bet, I'd be backing it. It's in my DNA, Michael, not to have a bet into an amateur driver's race. But like you.
Me too, brother. Honestly, it just stands out too much to me. And I think Blair drives pretty good. I think he drives to a proper standard. So I'm not saying I'm going to back it, Craig, but I tell you what, I'm pretty keen for the people at home to have a few dollars if they can get a nice tip.
Absolutely. I mean, if you're having a bet in race number 1, it's the one. For me, I've got to select something in every race. But like you for the paper, Michael, and it would be my top tip. So, yeah, concur with you. If you're going to have a bet in race 1, Max Marita will be the one.
Last week, you and I spoke about Sue Princess, and we thought maybe the first up win would be hard to back up the second time round. She goes around in race 7 on Sunday. Gee, she was good second time round. It's like they found a new motor for this horse.
Yeah, talked to Mark Jones last night about it, and I said, what do you put it down to? And she said, just a mental thing, took time to get through to where she is at the moment, and now she's in the zone with trotters. When they get into form, they hold their form, and that's why she's backing up 3 weeks in a row, because she's just loving racing at the moment. When they're in good form, they don't tend to break, and they tend to do things right. She did that last week, and I thought it was a very astute drive to get round at the right time and get her home. So no reason why she won't be competitive again.
Okay, what are the Sunday specials for those who feel kicking back, putting the feet up and watching a bit of harness racing on Sunday afternoon, Craig?
2 horses. I think one of the best bets of the day is in race number 4. It's a horse called Fortuna, trained by Crandell Getty. Blair Orange picks up the drive this week, Michael. Comes out of a very, very strong maiden field last start that Dalaguri won. Sectionals out of that race were quite amazing. Now, this horse only ran 7th. But ran the last mile 157, and it ran its last half in 55.9. And if you watch the video, that 55.9 wasn't in clear air. That was going through gaps and trying to get a run. I thought Blair Orange picks up the drive, barrier 2. It maps nicely in the race. I thought it was the best bet of the day. So at Addington, race 4, number 2, Fortuna really stands out for me. Not sure what price you'll get on it, but it is a good field. Fast Ace was good last week. You got a Paul Court runner in there. Krakatoa went round at $1.90 last week and disappointed. So it is a pretty strong field, but I like that one early on. The other one I'm going to tip you don't tip amateur horses. I very rarely tip 2-year-old trotters. But this one caught my eye, Michael, in the form of Time Up the Hill. Trained by Michael Ward. Went to Ashburton last week. Came home from last. It was last at the quarter. Now, they ran 28 seconds off the front. It made up 8 lengths in a 28 quarter to run third. It really impressed me. Ken Barron takes the drive. It's a mobile. We've seen Greg and Nana Hope win with a couple of 2-year-old trotters. I like this one. If it doesn't win on Sunday, follow it. I think it's got a future. Okay,
it's all go here on a Sunday. I'm tipping amateur drivers. Craig Thompson's tipping 2-year-old trotters. Good luck to everybody on the punt. Craig, thanks for your help on Big Fish, Little Fish over this harness racing weekend.